Man, YouTube was David Morrell tells David Benavidez you don't have power at 175. Um, can Benavidez blitz Morrell with volume or will Morrell outbox Benavidez? And the most important question when these dudes fight is, does this fight end in a knockout? Let's get it. All right, first of all, Morrell tells Benavidez he don't have power at 75. And I don't think that's true that he don't have power. I just think that his opponents can take the power better at 75. Benavidez, for the first time in his career, fought somebody that was bigger than him when he fought Vosdick. Vosdick was taller than him. Vosdick was bigger than him, just probably way more than him as well. So it was the first time I ever seen Benavidez, the smaller man, but Benavidez still fought like he was the bigger man. He applied pressure. He pressed out Vosdick, and it was a one-sided fight, honestly. Benavidez dominated Vosdick, but he could never seem to like hurt him how he hurts opponents at 68. Um, when he fought Caleb Plant, he turned Caleb Plant into a tomato. Um, Caleb Plant was gushing out his nose, out everything. He was leaking. Versus Demetrius Andre, we saw Benavidez rough him up. It was a brutal beatdown. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we know Benavidez can put licks on people at 68, but at 75, he only had one fight. It was him moving up a weight class, fighting somebody who been there for almost his whole career in Vosdick, and him showing that he got the tenacity, the willpower, and the volume punching to beat guys unanimously. Morrell, on the other hand, had a fight at 75, and he struggled to hurt the guy as well. He never got him into a spot where the guy was really like almost out of there. And I think I think that ultimately leads to both of them underestimating each other, both of them thinking it's gonna be an easy fight because of how the last fight ended. And I don't think that's a good idea because you underestimate somebody in boxing, you pay the price. But ultimately, can Benavidez blitz Morrell with volume? I don't think so. I don't think I don't think Benavidez can blitz Morrell because Morrell has a good amateur background. Like I said in one of those other videos, yeah, Morrell, he has an Olympic pedigree, in Cuba. Cuba got one of the best boxing programs, especially amateur boxing programs in the world. And they make a lot of good southpaws. Almost all the good fighters turn out to be southpaws. Rigondo, Andy Cruz, um, David Morrell. I'm not sure what. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna mention that guy. But yeah, bro. The Puerto Rican. I said the Puerto Ricans. I was thinking of a Puerto Rican, but the Cubans, they do a very nice job of making amateur fighters. They even had or you Dennis Uguez, I believe. I believe he came out that Cuba circuit. He was a real good boxer. Beat Manny Pacquiao. So people forgetting Morrell got multiple gold medals, just like how they forgetting a lot of these other fighters got a lot of amateur experience. Shakur is a master amateur boxer, got amazing amateur experience. Um, a lot of these fighters have extensive amateur backgrounds, and that leads to them understanding the sport at a different level. Now, what I can say is, if Shakur fought like Morrell, no one would be able to question him because Morrell has an edge to him. He fight with like a chip on his shoulder, but he's very defensively responsible and he's very technical. And I believe if somebody like Shakur would have fight like that, Shakur would be one of the best in the sport because not only can Shakur make you miss, he can make anybody miss consistently. But Shakur's problem is making people pay consistently, and Morrell don't struggle with that. If Morrell make you miss, he's gonna make you pay. And a lot of the times, he's trying to collect the toll before you get off. He's trying to get off first. Then he get off first, make you miss. Get off first, make you miss. And I think that's part of what make him so exciting to watch. And he could box. I think getting into a straight firefight with Benavidez though. I know he sits on his shots better, but I know Benavidez throw a lot of flurries. Mm. So honestly, if they would have sit on their shots, I see Morrell getting the best of it. Honestly, if Benavidez and Morrell was both to sit on their shots, I see Morrell landing a harder shot. because Morrell puts more into in his he puts more in his punches. He more explosive. He even more muscular built. You know, David Benavidez, he got like a he got a heavy set body. You know, he could put on a lot of weight. But Morrell got an athletic body. You know, he naturally lean and muscular, and I think that he's more explosive. He's more of an explosive athlete. I think David got a lot of endurance and he can hit hard. You know, he a good overall athlete. But I think Morrell, if we going punch for punch, like quality for quality, I think Morrell punch harder than Benavidez pound for pound, honestly. Um, but if Benavidez can somehow manage to blitz this man, if Benavidez could blitz him, throw shoe shine him like Sugar Ray Leonard, throw a lot of punches, throw a lot of flurries, hit him with a lot of shit, look pretty to the judges like Bevo was doing against Better Beef, then he got a good chance of winning. I think this fight going decision. I don't think this fight going going in a certain type of way. But that's a question. Like, will it end in knockout? Can it end in knockout? And if it ends in knockout, whose way will it go? If it ends in knockout, who gonna be the man left standing? Will it be Morrell or Benavidez? I think if it ends in knockout, um, shit, that I don't know. If it would have ended knockout, I see Morrell. I see Morrell being victorious. I'm not. I'm leaning heavily Morrell, bro. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It is what it is. But I'm leaning heavily Morrell because he's used to fighting against orthodox fighters. He natural southpaw. You know, he trained out that southpaw stance his whole life. He got power in both hands. He got a huge right hook with a fast, a quick, straight left. And I think that if he hits Benavidez with those punches, he can get his respect early in the fight. Now, Benavidez is a dog, so he gonna keep coming. But he been dropped before. I seen Benavidez get dropped before. I don't think Morrell ever been dropped in his pro career. So it's a first for everything. I don't think Morrell gonna get dropped though. I think if anything bad happens, anybody get hurt, I think it's gonna be Benavidez getting off the canvas. Honestly, I think Morrell just got that type of skill, you know, that type of skill, that type of experience. You know, David Benavidez don't have a crazy amateur career. David Morrell has an extensive amateur career coming out of Cuba, but Mexicans are known to make good pro fighters. You know, they Mexico breeds pro fighters. If Cuba breeds amateurs, Mexico breeds pro fighters. So maybe in the pros, David Benavidez got a hell of a chance, but I just don't see it happening. You know, when two guys have equal size, athleticism, I usually favor the better boxer, bro. Usually. But shit, that's how I'm feeling. Let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Till next time.